Hello everyone. Today we'll be covering the third conditional. This includes the structure, uses, and also some examples. Conditionals are used when you want to describe the result of a condition. And well, we are covering the third one, but first we will have a review of the first three. The zero, first, and second conditional. First we have the zero conditional, which is used for general truths, scientific facts, and rules. The structure is if plus present simple plus present simple. And the clauses are interchangeable, which means it can look like this, or the other way around. Present simple plus the if clause with present simple. Here we have an example. If you heat water, it boils. This is a scientific fact. We also have others like when the sun rises, the night turns into day. And if I eat, I don't go hungry, etc., etc. To finish up with this one, I have to tell you that this is called a real conditional, along with the first conditional. The first conditional is used to talk about very probable situations in the future. The structure is like this: if plus present simple plus comma plus will and verb in infinitive. Again, the clauses are interchangeable. The example we have here is if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. But it can also be said like this: we will cancel the picnic if it rains tomorrow, without a comma in between. In the condition clause, we can use other words instead of if, which are unless, assuming, as soon as, provided, that, and as long as. The first three are used to emphasize the result, and they mean except if. In the example we have here, we use the word assuming instead of if, and it sounds like this. Assuming it doesn't rain, we will have a picnic, which means we will have a picnic except if it rains. In addition to that, these three words are used when the speaker wants you to imagine something. Contrastingly, we have the other two, provided that and as long as. They're used to emphasize a condition, and they mean on the condition that, or if and only if. However, as long as is more casual. Here we have the example. You can borrow my car provided that, or as long as you return it by tonight, which means that the person can borrow the car only if they return it by night. Okay, next we have the second conditional, which is used for hypothetical or unlikely situations that are not true in the present. The structure is if plus past simple plus comma plus would plus the infinitive verb. The example is, if I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. But it can also be said like this: I would travel around the world if I won the lottery, without the comma in between. Finally, we have the supposedly hardest conditional of them all, the third conditional, which is also used to talk about hypothetical situations, but not about things that could happen in the future. Instead, it is used for things that could have happened in the past, to theorize about what the results could have been like. This conditional is mostly used to talk about past regrets. Here we have the example: if I had saved more money, I could have bought a house. Next, we have the forms affirmative, negative, and interrogative. First, we have the affirmative. If he had studied, he would have passed the exam. Everything here is color-coded. So, in the condition or a clause, we have the past perfect had studied. And in the result, we have the would have plus the verb in past participle, past. Under that, we have the negative form, if I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have gotten sick. Here, the only things that change are the had and would, which are turned into their negatives, hadn't and wouldn't. And finally, the interrogative. Would they have fallen if the ground had been frozen? In this one, we turn the clauses around. Thus, we start with the main clause and finish with the if clause. The structure looks like this: would plus subject plus have plus past participle verb plus if plus past perfect. And with this, we finish today's video. Please leave any suggestions in the comments, and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye!